Y'all, I don't know what my channel's becoming, but I do know that my coffee kicked in, so let's get right into the video. You're probably thinking to yourself, did I read the video title correctly? But yes, you did. We're going to be talking about the Kidz Bop controversy, and it's kind of messy. If you were a child at any given point in your life, I'm sure that you or your friend was in possession of one of these Kidz Bop CDs at some point. These kid boppers are now singing Sabrina Carpenter songs like Espresso, Please, 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 and Nonsense. Which kind of shocked me, but kind of didn't, because Sabrina Carpenter was a Disney star at some given point in her life, but she's an adult now. She's no longer a Disney kid, and her music is not in any way, shape, or form directed at kids anymore. Now, I made a video before, which is kind of ironic now looking back on it, titled The Sabrina Carpenter Controversy, where we kind of talked about how parents are holding her to that same Disney kid standard, not realizing that she's now an adult-ass woman, and she's going to be singing about things that are more adult aimed. It's more content more so for adults, and explicit lyrics not meant for kids to be listening to or to be interpreting. But adults have still been taking their kids to see Sabrina Carpenter in concert, and then when she pulls out pink fuzzy handcuffs and brings the kid on stage and she's like, oh, you're a minor, then parents started to get an issue with it. Now, I said before in that last video I made talking about that Sabrina Carpenter controversy, if you're an adult and your kid wants to go to a concert, before you drop $1,000 plus going to that concert, make sure the music is friendly for the kid, so when you get there, there's no not so short and sweet surprises. Don't be mad that she is subjecting your kids to that whenever you subjected your kid to that by purchasing the tickets and flying your kid out there. Because Lord knows little 12-year-old Benny and Carol are not going to be driving themselves and flying themselves across the country to go see Sabrina Carpenter perform. You're the parent. You made that happen. And I said it's really dumb, all the flack that Sabrina Carpenter has been getting for quite literally just being an adult now. She grew up out of that kid phase and era, and now she's experimenting as an adult and singing about her experiences as an adult, and parents are getting mad that she's no longer a squeaky clean Disney kid. But y'all, it's not about Sabrina Carpenter today, even though she is part of the discussion. Kidz Bop is now producing kids singing Sabrina Carpenter music, and as I stated, it's not that kid friendly. We're going to be taking a look at some of it, and I just want to say, I feel like they're the copyright type of channel. So Kidz Bop, if you see this and you strike my channel, I feel like I would be the first ever YouTuber to get a copyright strike from Kidz Bop. So with that being said, let's just dive right into it. Little Jimmy here is like 12. We don't want to hear you singing about that being that you espresso. That's y'all. Y'all, just in case you're sitting there thinking to yourself, but this isn't that bad of a song, the lyrics are still pretty questionable for kids to be singing. Like, just some lyrics from this song, specifically Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter, it states here, yes, I'm reading it from Google, but the lyrics here say, I'm working late because I'm a singer. Oh, he looks so cute wrapped around my finger. My twisted humor make him laugh so often. My honeybee, come and get this pollen. Yeah, let's let some 12-year-olds dance around and sing this. Great. Now, I don't know why Kidz Bop decided to randomly try to re-enter my life, but I was scrolling through YouTube the other day, and a Sabrina Carpenter Kidz Bop song popped up, and that was that Espresso that we just took a look at. And I'm not gonna lie, when I sat down to do this video and I decided to search up that Sabrina Carpenter Kidz Bop edition song just to get the clips of it for the video today, Juno popped up. And I was like, please tell me these kids aren't out here singing Juno. I would not even want to see the dance for that. And fortunately, it's not a thing. They did not make the kids sit down and sing Juno, and I would not have in the slightest ever wanted to see the kids dance to that song and try to recreate Juno positions. I feel like, what the fuck, that's just so uncomfortable. But the fact that this is even a thing in the first place, where they have these kids singing explicit content from an explicit album, knowing that kids are probably going to like the songs on the Kidz Bop album and with the Sabrina Carpenter album, I just feel like, are those really lines we want to be blurred? And I feel like whenever you're doing something like this, where it's kids singing adults music and just doing it in the clean version for the kids to actually be able to buy the kids version of the album and listen to all their favorite hits that their parents listen to. That's one thing. But I feel like we need to take into consideration the albums that the original music is on, because if a kid lacks, say, two or three of the Sabrina Carpenter songs that they did sing that wasn't as problematic as the rest of them for kids to be running around singing, that's one thing. But if the kids are like, hey, I like these three Sabrina Carpenter songs, I'd probably like the rest on the album, and they have their parents go and buy that album for them, and then they're listening to that clean cut music from the Kidz Bop, then they transfer to that Sabrina Carpenter album, and it's not the clean version, there is going to be questions raised. And also, as they start getting down through the album list, they're going to come across those songs talking about pink fuzzy handcuffs and sex positions, and that's just not something that, again, a kid should be listening to. And this is their whole stick, their whole shebang. Kidz Bop. Kids bopping to music. Kids just bopping around singing clean versions of songs, and I feel like this is such an easy way to blur the lines between kid music and adult music. Let's not do this.
I was in my stomach when you walk in, and when you got your arms around me, oh, it feels so good. I had to jump the octave.
I think this music's inappropriate for kids as content, and that makes it nonsense. I had to do that. Anyway, y'all, this was probably a very unpopular opinion and a very short video, but I don't feel like getting copyright struck by Kidz Bop. I'm not doing that today. And again, y'all are probably thinking it's just a song. What's the big deal? Do y'all hear the lyrics to this song? Literally the opening, the first few lines is, think I only want one number in my phone. I might change your contact to don't leave me alone. You said you like my eyes and you like to make 'em roll. Treat me like a queen, now you got me feeling thrown. Should we be encouraging our kids to sing about how the eye roll? Should we just be making them sing that part? Also, here's another line from the song. It's, I'm talking all around the clock. I'm talking hope nobody knocks. I'm talking opposite of soft. I'm talking wild, wild thoughts. Okay, Kidz Bop, is that appropriate? And just the outro lyrics to the song. It says, this song catchier than chickenpox is. I bet your house is where my other sock is. Woke up this morning, thought I'd write a pop hit. How quickly can you take your clothes off, pop quiz? Good lyrics. I think Sabrina Carpenter has really good music. As far as the lyrics go, they're very catchy. But I just, again, feel like it's not a Kidz Bop. Maybe an adult bop, for sure. But a Kidz Bop? No, Missy ma'am, let's not do this. And what's crazy is Kidz Bop had to get on that Sabrina Carpenter wave, knowing how popular she is, and she was once a Disney girly, so why not hold her to the same Disney standards, which I think is absolutely wild. But just, again, these are the cleaner songs from her album that they decided to cover, and they're still kind of explicit. I just personally could not imagine getting a Kidz Bop album for my child, them lacking a few songs on it, and wanting the original album so they can hear more of her music, just to find out that music ain't for you, baby. It's not. It's an adult album aimed at talking about adult things, explicit things that little baby ears should not be hearing. And they're putting it on a Kidz Bop album. Again, probably an unpopular opinion that I have an issue with this, but I wanted to get y'all's thoughts and opinions in the comment section. I'm entering 2025. I don't know if I'm doing a good thing by switching up my content, because so far, the past few days, I'm entering 2025, roasting the Kardashians music video, talking about Disney diversity, and now we're talking about Kidz Bop. We're doing big things on this channel. But with that being said, y'all, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And I don't know if I'm going to do today as like a double upload. I might, but I might just save one or the other videos, because like I said, I worked on this video today, but then I also worked on one pretty much. What did I even talk about in that video? I forgot. Oh yeah, the Disney diversity. But y'all, if y'all hear me in that first video that I recorded today talking about the diversity in Disney and how more so there is a lack thereof, and they're trying to do damage control by race swapping characters, I had no energy for that one. And I even said, y'all bear with me because I might pick up energy wise as soon as these coffees kick in. And it didn't kick in till I started doing this video. So bear with me if you watch this one before you watch that Disney video, because my voice, I was not doing well. But with that being said, let me know your thoughts and opinions about anything we discussed in today's video in the comment section down below. And I will catch y'all in the next damn video. Okay, bye.